So everything is recording on your end, correct?
Correct.
Let's not follow the rules of 3 and have another technical difficulty. We had 2, we don't need a 3rd. I'm going to make a statement right away here. We do not have enough time to properly test decks against each other and then figure out what's the best matchup for a video. So we kind of eyeball guess it and then put decks against each other, right? And then we practice real quick before recording to kind of learn the decks and the matchups and get into the groove. And the practice games go a certain way. And then the camera turns on and the camera curse happens, and then the games go a different way. My prediction is that it's going to happen, that exact thing is going to happen again, because I thought coming into this, I'm screwed. We practiced. Apparently that's not the case.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Hunter got the worst end of the stick, apparently.
And get out all the bad luck early. I hope.
We hope. So, by the end of this video, one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm a fucking prophet, or I'm just delusional. There's an 80% chance that one of those two things are true, and a 100% chance that both of those things are true. You ready?
Yep.
Hello? Where is this guy? What was that? What in the world? Oh, thank God. If I could just get you to sign for this. What the?
Run.
Ah! Nope.
Oh, you forgot one. 50cards.shop. Use code TDHeroes for a discount.
Alright, let's roll. Man. Oh, that's an 8.
That's 11.
That's not bigger than... that is bigger than that. You get to choose.
I'll kick the ball off this time. 3 back this time. I'll take it.
1 back. I'm gonna have a strong start like last time, but I'll make it work. Alright, ready?
Ready?
Stand up.
Stand up. Vanguard. Yeah. Draw. Ditch. Ride. Crest. That's not right. Wait, what the? Huh? Where's my grade 0?
In your deck. Just look for the back sleeve somewhere.
Son
there
of a
it is.
bitch.
Just leave it. There we go. We're good. It happens in 3s.
Jesus. Any road. Pass the turn to you.
Stand, draw. I'm gonna ditch this. Ride. Gain 3 energy. I'm gonna draw for going second first. Then I'm gonna Soul Blast one to make a self so it's in the drop zone. And then search for a move. Oh, not 2 cards and drop. I don't have to actually. I can still worry, but less. Poke free.
No guard.
Jar check says. Sure. No, not Valsman. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, check.
Okay.
No trigger. Right. Draw. Ditch. Ride. Move out.
Wrong one.
Soul charge. Move back. Call. Skill. Reveal. Counterblast. 5. Call.
Hot diggity.
10 to Van.
13.
Alright. Let's try that again. 10 to Van.
Fuck it. No guard.
Grab check. Front trigger. Out of the front row.
Not good, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Grade 1. That's bad. I'll just chuck this up here.
And lastly...
I forgot to make the token. Oop.
Lastly, 28.
That was too rich for mob blood. Hey, it's a crit.
Pass the turn.
Sure. Stand, gain 3 energy, and drop. Since they decided to show up, ditch. Ride. Lose 3 energy. Search for the moon. Play the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The moon!
And that was there.
Man, this is the exact opposite of the previous game we had. This one. So last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. Skill. Counterblast one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we save it for later. Not you. Yeah, that's all true. We'll go 10 to the rear girl without a booster.
No guard. Intercept.
We'll go 10 to the same rear guard.
Goodbye.
Guard check says PG. Now, do I want to give you a CB?
That's the question.
Can I handle a restanding Vanguard? Do I want to handle a restanding Vanguard is a better question. No, I do not. Go ahead.
Alright then. Stand, draw, charge, ride, out. Call Impale Horn and Storm Slasher.
Nice, nice.
And this actually hurts me to do this, but no choice. 28 to Van.
We'll go 15, 20, plus twin cast, and 1 to pass.
1 to pass. Alright.
1 pass.
Yeah. First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger.
Huzzah.
And into that battle. Impale Horn. Soul Blast. Goodbye. Hello. Here's 25 to Van.
I'll take that one gladly. Hey, heal trigger. I'll do heal.
You don't need it.
And I'll gauge.
Alright, in that battle. Goodbye. Hello. And pass the turn.
Alright, stand and draw. Let's see if my big brain play paid off. Those got this good. Yep, let's target. Ditch. Alright, gain 3 energy. Unread skill, I get to look at top 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Holy shite. I'll put that up there. I don't have the soul for it yet. And I'll also grab it back to hand. Up. Heal the band-aid. Counterblast 1, Vanguard. Oh yeah, that's right. Right line still makes a token. And we're gonna go back here. But there's a reason. Counterblast. Vanguard skill. Gauge. Gauge from drop line. Be slightly blunder-headed. And gauge that. Make another one. I want this one. Skill. Since I have 2 and a 4, I get to do both abilities on the card. One of which is counter charge. The other of which is choose a. What the hell are you guys? X-Seed. I'm gonna drop. I'm just gonna pick my right arm and chuck it back in this hole.
Alright.
Now this will work. Yay! Move this forward. Activate the skill. I can chuck it to Gauge. Choose a card from Gauge. Chuck it in its place. When she goes into Gauge, I can Soul Blast 2. To draw a card. And then I can use her skill. Cannabis Form. Look at top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! That was something. That was something. Alrighty, deck. Let's not do that again. Zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish I had a soul. Well, I might not have a soul, but still a plus. This will have to be good enough. This will have to be good enough. Alright, cool. So I have 4 there, which means both of these gain plus 10k power. And then I'll activate Impauldio's Phantom Scale. I'm going to go right ahead and bind 2 moons. I was going to put Twin on top so I don't forget about it. And then for each moon in my bind zone, I activate 1 of 3 abilities, and I cannot double stack. I wish. I'm going to activate the gain a crit ability, and I'm also going to activate the gains a drive ability. I'll leave the multi-attack later. Alright, I think this is good enough.
Yep.
Swing! 18, 31 double critical, 3 drive checks, not triple drive, just 3 drive checks.
No, thank you. Nullified.
Alright, first check. Heal trigger! I do heal.
Again?
Power to this room. Second check, grade 2. Third check, grade 2. Good enough.
Alright.
She will use her ability, so she gains 5k power, making this 25 to Vanguard.
25. No guard. Check. No trigger.
Cool. And then since she's attacking, wait a minute. It was placed this turn. Since she's attacking grade 3 Vanguard, or unit, Cannabis 1 gains an extra 10k power, and I drew a card. Good enough. 30!
So that's it. 30. I'll take it. No guard. Check. No trigger.
Cool. Ending my turn. The markers have another ability. I can Energy Blast 2 per marker, which means I'll Energy Blast 4, go down to 2, and return the cards on the marker that are X-Seeds back to my hand. Whee!
Alright. My turn.
Paz turn.
Yep. Stand. Draw. Ride Rakshasa, activating Persona Ride. Draw. Charge 3 for turn. Call Dragnia, skill. Soul Blast 1. Top 7. Please. Lift again.
I've been there, I've done that.
Yeah, I don't think his search skill likes me that much, but yeah, what can you do? Yes. Energy Blast 3. Call from drop. Swap places. And gets 5k since I'm in Malworm. Sucker also will get minus 5k. Let's kick things off. Boost. Swing. We'll get plus 5k. So this is 10, 20, 30, 43.
I really don't want to intercept with Strega. I know I'm going to lose her anyway, so... Nah, we'll take this one. No guard. Crit trigger. So, a couple things happen. Power from the crit trigger. And then I gauge. And then since I do have 4 or more gauges now, gauge Strega. Not Strega. Yeah, it's Strega. I gauge Strega. So I gain an extra 5k. So I'll just start using this type. Yuck. So I'm plus 15 now.
Alright. Let's see. Swing with Varga. Skill, retires both of our front rows. This is going to be 33 to Van.
33 to 28. So we'll go 43. That's 1 to pass. We'll guard with this, not use its ability for 2 to pass.
Alright, sounds good. First check. Heal trigger. Out of my Vanguard, I do heal.
Here it
Second
comes.
Check. Crit.
Yeah,
Both in the van.
Felt it. Well, the bright side is my front trigger goes to my soul.
Mm-hmm.
The 2.
Yep.
First check. Perfect guard. I will gauge. 1. +5 to myself. Second check. Crit trigger. +10 from the crit. And then another +5 because we shall gauge another one of these. I should have done something smarter, but we are here now, so it is what it is. Do I have any smarter? I don't have any smarter. I do have something smarter. I'm going to gauge this. Oop.
And how big is your Vanguard now?
48!
I will use the skill to counterblast, retire the back row, and restand. Storm Slasher will calm himself back. Just with how big your Vanguard's power is, I will not Soul Blast. He'll technically get the 10k, or the +5. Here's 53 to Van.
53 to 48. Here is a 10k shield for 58.
Yep. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Alright. Stand, gain 3 energy, and draw. Damn it. Really hoping for Persona right because I got none.
Uh-oh.
2, 4, 6, 7. I'll activate Vanguard's ability. We'll do the Shindig. Counterblast, countercharge, and soul charge. I need soul. Could go there, but this time it's better to do this one. We're gonna go moon first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Found the thing I was looking for. Alright. Make. There you go. Going there. Shuffle. When that's placed, counterblast 1. Like top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess we'll go with this. Alright, let's continue deck thing by saying call skills. Soul Blast 1. Look at top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I want a Persona ride more than I want a unit. Yeah, I think we should be able to just leave it there. Don't need to call anything else. I technically could call something else, but it's not going to really do much. Vanguard skill, Blind the Moon. I get all 3 now. Not only do I get a crit and a drive, my back row center can attack.
Alright.
I really hope I don't fuck myself here. Because I just realized the thing I did. Actually, I can fix it.
Oh?
I can fix it. Yeah, I can fix it. We're actually going to start here. Skill, counterblast 1. It's going to gain plus 10k power extra on top of the 5, 10, 15, 20 that's already gaining, and I'll draw a card. Just should not have drawn. Good to know. Anywho, 20, 40 to Vanguard.
40. Guard for 43.
Cool. Swing. God, this is so sad without Persona Ride. 13 double critical triple drive Vanguard.
Oh, I'm sorry, 13?
13. Wait, I need to read something on these damn gauges. Or on the damn Vanguard.
Alright.
You choose a card from your business, choose one of your rear guard circles. It doesn't get. Man, I can't put the mark on the Vanguard circle. It's so bullshit. Anywho, 13 double critical. Triple jab.
Let's make that. Let's go 2 to pass, 28.
Lolly into Damn it. Aha! Crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 triggers out. Money in my hand. Balls to the walls. We're gonna go power to Vanguard. Critical to this one.
Sounds
Third
good.
check. Heal trigger. Gotta heal. I'm gonna need it.
So that
Power to
goes
Vanguard.
Yep.
Take 2.
first check. Heal. I do not heal. Power to Vanguard though.
You.
Second check. Crit power.
Case. 33 to. Can I attack the rear guard? Can attack an innocent. Can attack. Doesn't have to say. Yeah. 33 to the rear guard.
I'd like to guard for it, but no guard.
And then we're gonna go 15, 35, 43 double critical Vanguard.
53.
Alright.
Yes.
Energy Blast 4, return Disu to my hand, and pass the turn.
Alright. Stand. Draw. Charge. Persona Ride. Draw. Energy Blast 3. To Superior Call. Rockbound. You'll get 5k. Then let's see. PSA, no intercepts. And then Shura. And I guess with this, we'll go to the pumpkin. Here with a boost, swing, Energy Blast 2. Gets 5k. That's 25, 33 to Van.
33. You know, I'm gonna risk the biscuits for the shiggles. We're gonna go 23, 38 guard.
Need to check one thing. I just realized I forgot to assign the bonus skill from Shura.
Oh yeah, so where's the retire effect going?
Well, it's gonna go to what you say.
Cool.
Alright. Then boost, swing, we'll get 5 plus 5k. Should be good on soul. It's 10, 20, 30, 43.
I'm gonna no guard that one.
Alright.
Crit trigger. Power to Vanguard. And then gauge ability. Gauge discard that, discard it. You gain another 5k. Cool.
Alright. Swing with Varga for and skill retires both forefront rows. Then the say skill retires. Thanks for sure. He'll bounce in my hand. Draw.
Nice.
This will be 10, 20, 33 to Van.
We're gonna just perfect guard that. I'm not gonna even humor that. Man.
Alright. First check. Heal trigger. Out of my Vanguard, I do heal.
Damn it, I should have took the first 2 attacks.
Second check. No trigger.
Alright. Let's go
Into that battle. Yep, in that battle. Counter blast. Retires both the back row. Storm Slasher will call itself back. And yeah, I'll use the Soul Blast to stand him. So boost, swing. Here's 10, 20, 30, 43, 56 to Vanguard.
1
No
damage.
drives. Yep.
No guard. PG. We'll go ahead and gauge this. And get an extra 5k. Yep.
And I believe I'll pass the turn there.
Oh, popping in all. Cards in hand.
6.
Alright, stand and draw. Let's see if I can do anything with that. Persona Ride.
Hindsight, I should have used the Divine Skill to get more cards, but meh. I'll see how it goes.
Okay. first things first, we're gonna do the loop, counterblast, bind, put card to soul, and make it exceed. Marker. So 2, 4, 6, sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 power to my markers now. Alright, if I want to do anything though, I need to find a certain thing that's still eluding me. So, play that. Can I spare the soul is the question. I'm not going to play that anymore, so yeah. Chuck that up there, chuck this out of here. When that gets hauled up, I need a camp now. If I were to find the card and then to triple drive, it get to be very careful. Okay, so I can't draw anymore, so we're just gonna board break. No draws. We're just gonna counterblast 1, search. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, you did say you have only 6 cards in hand, so I might just go for the push. So moon to hand. Go ahead and play the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get Impauldio out of the way. I think I'm gonna go for final turn here. I need 5 cards in deck just in case, yeah. So I can only do 1 more ability. So we'll go ahead and call 1 more. Skill, counterblast 1. Look at top 7, which is basically my whole deck. Call this here. And then look at my deck and figure out what's left and hope for the best.
When you're done, before you start swinging, can I get a trigger count, please?
Oh, yeah. I will also put... Actually, I'm going to put this here. And put this here. There we go. So I can do something with that. Alright, cool. Trigger count. Public zone triggers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 triggers in public zones.
And
6 cards, sorry, 5 cards in deck.
And the OT is still in as far as I'm aware?
OT is nowhere in public zones, correct.
Oh dear.
Activate the last moon. Get all the abilities. And hope for the best. Because if I don't win this turn, I lose next turn. Or I might not lose next turn. But it's not going to be easy.
Deck out might be an option.
Hey. If I don't hit the overtrigger, I'll have enough deck to potentially survive your turn and still do 3 attacks. Actually, I can't because I don't have any more moves. Damn it. I did 2 attacks that are very, very big. Okay. Build a Band-Aid. 38 to Vanguard.
I'm gonna say no guard here. Check. No trigger.
Huzzah. 1 damage away. Or 2 damage, technically. 23 triple drive, double critical to Vanguard.
Oh dear. See, that's 33, 48.
So 3 to pass or overtrigger to pass.
Yep.
Well, 5 cards left in deck. If I remember correctly,
boy.
there's 3 triggers. One of them is the overtrigger. So let's see what happens. First check. Oh, okay. Peel the Band-Aid. Got it. Remove from game. Draw. 100 million to Vanguard to hit, and then overtrigger skill. I will heal a card. Give me this PG. But it's not gonna matter. I'm dead anyway. Choose a card from my hand. It's gonna be 2k. Does not matter up or down. It gains 10k power from the overtrigger. So that's first check. Second check is the front, plus 10k to front row.
I'm going to need the OT on my end.
And then third check is a crit. Crit to Vanguard, power to the back row.
Alright, first check. Second check. And I'm dead, but third check. And that's game.
One card left in deck, and it's the fucking Persona, right? So I drew the I drew after the overtrigger, I drew the other non-trigger in deck. Nice.
Yeah, it's like I was really wishing I had a PG right there. I think I had 3 PGs left in deck.
Well, to be fair, if you divine skill the 2 damage or one of the 2 damages or the 3 damages you took would have been your draws. So maybe something would have changed.
Maybe.
Alright, so that was Impauldio Phantom versus Varga with its Mythish.
Mm-hmm.
I underestimated or overestimated Varga or underestimated Impauldio. I don't know which is which. I apologize.
Bit of column A, bit of column B, I'd say.
Like, Varga's still good, right?
Yes. It got early game that it wanted thanks to a recent promo. One problem it still has is shield in hand, because a lot of times I'll be there with a lot of 5Ks in hand. Another issue which was my own fault when deck building was taking out Rockbound Edge down to 1, because there was a lot of times where I wish I had it in my drop, but because it was still in deck, I never saw it. It didn't come up as much, which there are times where I wish I had it.
Where it would have come up, because building a board sometimes is very difficult in Varga. Because I noticed you have a lot of decent bounces, especially if you use the correct cards, but don't have a lot of, like, somehow you don't have deck thinning, which apparently every deck is doing today, as much. Like you got some cards that can do it, but not as much as everybody else.
Yeah, the only cards in this deck that deck thin, ironically, are really both promos plus the Mythish. That's it.
And then your draws, if you don't draw triggers, which you don't want to draw triggers, and if you don't drive check triggers, you're just sitting there going, I can't. And what is guard potential?
Yeah, it's like, darned if you do, darned if you don't, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. But still, it was a fun match. Or they were both fun. They were all fun games.
Yeah. You got Impauldio though on the other side though. Where it's like, I'm gonna put a deck thinning mechanic, a top check mechanic in the deck. Next to the top check mechanic because I have moons. Because I have moons, I'm gonna put Strega in, obviously, some more top check mechanic in deck fin. So I'm just gonna keep deck finning in a deck that has a whole mechanic around the gauge. Where, I took a damage, I'm gonna gain power even though it's not a trigger. Oh, it was a trigger and I'm at 4 gauge, I'm gonna give you more power. It's literally a defensive deck that deck fins, which is like, conceptually, it's like, what, huh? I will say, when I was practicing this deck and building it, I was a little bit scared I was gonna get steamrolled, because there was to me, it didn't look like the deck had any threat, right? Every single X-Seed rear guard either deck fins, gets the cards you need to deck fin, or just shield value and resource management cards. They don't do anything, which means all your power is coming from the markers, and there's no guard restrict, there's no critical on rear guards. The Vanguard's the only thing that gains crit and drives, that's it. So it didn't look like the deck had any threat. But apparently, surviving long enough and just making enough gauges to where your numbers are giant enough is a threat enough.
Yeah. The gate. It's like, my fear when against your deck was how much power are you going to have from the gauge this time? Because that power added up and it hurt a lot.
I don't think it happened in the video we used, but in some of the practice games, you swung and I got lucky with defense triggers and the number of gauges I already had. So you restained your Varga with no drives, and you asked me how much my Vanguard is, and I had to hold a straight face and say 48. Just a 48 defensive Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
Why Impauldio, apparently. I will say the only thing about Impauldio that it does feel like it's missing or is intended for a future set, it has a lot of cards that do things when they're gauged. However, other than turn 3 when you use your ride line, you only gauge cards once a turn. Not counting the card that gauges itself and has an ability when it's gauged. She's self-sufficient. So you only have one gauge ability. And let's be honest here. Unless it's really final turn and you have the resources to spare, you're always gauging the free counter charge salt charge card because it makes Impauldio free. But yeah, it does feel like a future set's going to introduce something that's going to make this deck even more interesting. Anyway, with all that being said, thank you very so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.